fucking shit, so.
Jesus,
Shit,
I picked the wrong time. My
We
God,
played that
Clicks likes to
fucking
swear.
flawless, bro. Let's go, bro. I fucking like that. Shit on Cole the fuck out of here. Let's fucking go, bro. Oh my God, bro. Full piece, 200. Fuck out of here.
Yes, we've ever seen. Okay, it's, you know, it's up there. It's like top 5. I cannot believe the quality of games we're getting today. Are you insane? Especially the fact that half of this is done by just duos, right? Oh my gosh. Congratulations to
Sigma Boy, what's up, my man? Dojo Fortnite, what's going on, brother?
On a crazy run. I just cannot believe how far ahead. 411 points. And to set that into perspective, Peterbot is at 374 right now. These guys are on a legendary run.
This is insane. I mean, not just the fact that
I don't know if we're gonna do this the whole time, but we'll definitely
in first place right now.
We'll definitely be doing this for
which I don't know if we have
the next
actually
game.
seen, but also all
Till we
of
see a
these
clear
end
winner.
games, Vivid, are mind blowing. I couldn't have tried to predict the end games being this way in a million years, where we have all the big teams grabbing victory royales and Clicks grabbing the second one finally, but all these different teams controlling high ground. We have all of our big teams coming down to duos and solos. I don't know what is going on this end game, but I'm here for it.
I mean, it's just insane to me that consistently the two teams that are getting top 2 over the past
Dojo, when I'm ask me
are the
again
same
on
ones. Clicks, Higgs,
when we're playing
Yamzo,
Fortnite,
Muzz,
and write your name in the chat.
on the other side of it, right? They are just trading second place, first place, back and forth right now. Another incredibly well-played game from Clicks, Higgs, and Yamzo, and they went into this endgame with 0 eliminations. They ended up finding 9 total. Incredible stuff, right? They're playing their end game so very, very well. And I'm not gonna lie, those first 2 games that kind of happened on the day, I was like, oh yeah, maybe, you know, they kind of showed us what we could kind of expect. Maybe the group stage was kind of giving us a little bit of insight of how it's gonna kind of go for them. We can go ahead and laugh at that group stage performance right now because they are absolutely playing so well right now.
And I love the little
So they got second place
adjustments that we're
last
seeing
game.
From this trio, a trio that stays to the front.
And they got
side of
first
zone,
place this
but from
game.
this point on, we can see, or not this point on.
We're gonna switch over to Clicks' stream as soon as they're done.
They stay kind of in the middle of zone right there, and I really do appreciate that the elevation and the ground was kind of weird, and I think that they avoided the front side of low ground because of that, and that allowed them to kind of recuperate themselves when Clicks did go down. So again,
We need some new
love just these micro
commentators.
adjustments
I don't
that
know
are
about you
coming from these
guys.
trios.
7,
J-Bob, what's up, my man?
First, second, first. By
Ball Junior, what's up, my man?
Clicks breaks the 4th place curse.
Sigma Boy, I actually can. I'm not playing the game right now. We're watching FNCS because I want to watch it.
Game left to go, and of course 6 games tomorrow. But if Clicks,
This is the
keeps
last
this up-
game.
Wow. With that being said, we have to prepare
Clicks'
ourselves
team, they
for
just
that
got
last
first
game
place this last game,
before
and
we
they got
say
second place the
goodbye.
game
So for
before.
now, a break. When we return, we'll break
Clicks
down a few more
died in
things and
both
set up for
games.
game number 6 from finals. We'll see you real soon.
Was that the last? No, it's okay. We got 3 minutes. Let's go take a look at Clicks right now. Booga.
Again? I didn't agree for it. I said, fuck that.
Clicks swears a lot, guys. I'm just gonna say that.
This was so good, bro.
Clicks likes to curse.
I know, Mads.
Guys, I'm not playing right now. I'll be on after this game. They start up in
I thought you were fucking dead.
3 to 6 minutes. Dude, Clicks, can you stop cursing, please? My God. Lunar, what's up, Lunar? Selena Carey, how's it going? J-Bob, I'm in New Jersey right now, so I won't be on for long. But I'm going to be popping in every once in a while. Oh, well, thank you so much, J-Bob. All the big names are in it. Poyo, Peterbot was just trying to shoot out Poyo's team. Booga's in here.
Yeah, you smiled. I felt the smile.
Clicks is in here. Jasmine, what's up, Jasmine?
Oh, Higgs isn't anyway. Oh, yeah.
Val, come here. I don't think typical gamer's in it. If he was a lot more no. Playing Fortnite with no face cam. Yeah, he'd be advertising if he was playing FNCS. TG's in it. How does he only have? Oh, it's because he's on Twitch. He only has 310. I think there'd be more people watching. Jeez Louise, you guys are boring as hell. Let's go back to Fortnite. There's a delay on Clix' stream from the Fortnite live stream.
Welcome back, Fortnite fam, to the FNCS. Day number 1 of finals is on its last game. Day 1 is about...
No, Junior, you're good, my man.
Number 2, we can come back stronger and look to claim one of 3 spots going to Globals later this year. This last game, Clix Iamzo Higgs got themselves yet another victory royale.
They're required to do a 5-minute delay at least, yeah.
Almost 100 points ahead of third place.
Wow, Clix in first place, guys.
Higgs and Iamzo. Before we went to breaks, we wanted to kind of go ahead and head down the
Peterbot,
right?
Cold, and Ritual are in second. Where's Poyo?
So,
Booga's in third.
just to remind
Jeez.
everyone of Major 1, we actually saw at the end of day 1, Ritual, Cold, and Peterbot 90 points below first place, Agers, Acorn, and Poyo. And so, mathematically speaking, if we see another similar game from Peterbot, Ritual, and Cold, they'll be in a better position than where they were in Major 1 after the end of day 1. Now, this is something that we've talked about for the last 2 years about Peterbot especially, is that he is a day 2 player. Historically speaking, throughout all the majors, they have performed exponentially, or not exponentially, but they perform better in day 2. And now, with there not being a 1.5x multiplier for the points like what we saw for Major 1, that's no
Poyo is
longer
7th,
gonna have
nice.
as big of an impact as we've seen last year. However, this is the first game we've seen Peterbot have that solo clutch, Vivid, that we know he can pull out.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that flopper right there. Right before the flopper went off, looks like he picked up the Chug Jug, which ended up replacing the flopper in his inventory, so that one didn't go off. Could have maybe potentially even got
Jeez,
more
these
for that
haircuts
one
are
right
killing
there.
me, guys.
But they did such a
Peterbot
good
just
job
looks like he
keeping that.
puts a
They had
bowl
so many
over his head and
materials.
cuts.
Peterbot just use it to go ahead and
I think he can.
build up to the high ground.
I think
Took
he
it
can afford
from
a
Acorn,
haircut.
Agers, and Poyo, but it was just one of those scenarios again where Acorn, such a good play, just dipped out in the storm.
Acorn, your job's to speak. It's Acorn. Literally, your job. Like, you should know everyone's name, everyone's profile if you're one of these announcers.
But yeah, still,
I don't
good
like
game
the
from
little
that.
red-haired guy. I don't.
Yeah,
I
another
don't
great
like
game,
his,
obviously, from Poyo, Agers, and Acorn. We saw, once again, Zone 8, a little bit of a tower, which eventually turned
At least it's just
into
these
this
three. In
incredible
Sweden
time
last
they
year,
had
that was
the
ridiculous.
entirety of that game until Peterbot did try and steal, but the recovery that we had from this trio, just like you were saying, Vivid, them, once they lost height, pulling back a little bit, healing
Now,
up,
guys,
and then
everything
going
you're
once
seeing in
again
this,
for
I
the
can
high
do
ground
everything
take.
everyone can do. I
love
choose
being
not to do
able-
it because it's
not
just not
what
fair.
you do right, but that when things go wrong for you, how do you handle it? And this is one of the trios that handles it best.
Yeah, and we got to give a quick shout out to Muzzy on Rise, right? Because while that was all going on between those two trios, they looked up and they were like, hey, listen, we
Vivid.
can go ahead and take height again.
Can we get some
After
former
going to
Fortnite players or people that are
19
good
days, they're now in fifth.
announcing? How about that? Does anyone know if these people play Fortnite or are any good? Like every NBA or NFL game, you've got people commentating.
We're already at game number 6. So buckle up, get your popcorn, because this is it. After today, we call it quits. We come back tomorrow. and
Peterbot got a
we
girlfriend, so
learn
now he's gonna
whatever we
fall
need
off.
to do to secure one of 3 spots going to the global
We'll see,
championship. With that being
guys.
said, for the last time today, MDF Jacob PR, take it away.
Thank you, Zeke, and that's right. 6 games of Fortnite on the first day, 6 more tomorrow, and we're already
we'll have to
in
do
the
this
final
tomorrow.
moments here, Jacob. Who would have thought
If you guys
it
are
would play
interested
out
in doing
this
it.
way? And now, Clicks having 40 points ahead of Peterbot's trio is definitely making it interesting.
Yeah, and I saw on social media after that game that
Vivid was a
prophecy
pro
is
in
what
chapter
they're
1.
calling it.
Dude,
Will that
get
be
out of
fulfilled
here.
It's the
We need
last
new
game of the
people.
day, Monster. Let's jump right into it.
Last game,
I was
guys.
talking about the prophecy because if you look at the EU leaderboards,
You guys want me to watch this channel, or I would rather watch Clicks on the
history of
delay,
Clicks,
but I don't want
Higgs,
you guys
Yamso,
selling,
it is
telling what's going
almost
on.
identical.
Sigma boy,
We just
stop
need to go
asking.
through this one last game of the day. But what
When
you
people
also
ask, it
see,
makes me
Monster,
not
is
wanna
a
do it. It
lot
makes me
of
really not
jumps
wanna do
up
anything.
to the top spots on that leaderboard. We will not crown an FNCS champion today, but the goal is to get as close to the top as possible to give yourself an easier day tomorrow.
It's crazy because we're basically 1 day away from one of the most iconic FNCSs that we may ever have, especially for this year. This is
Oh,
gonna
the
be
game's dead.
one for the books here,
The
but
game's dead.
still many games of Fortnite left in front of us.
Ridiculous.
Coop, he's already situated, jumping over to Noah W plays here in his draw spot. He's kind of mixing things up, leaning back towards the Magic Moss.
Guys, you want to watch the Fortnite channel, or you want me to switch over to a specific streamer?
Maniac also, of course, contesting them here. So, this final game, they're looking to kind of play this one out, opting to disengage just ever so slightly.
Yeah, I think ever since that first couple of games where they are actually fighting it out off of spawn, both teams taking a little bit of a slower approach, get some loot, don't necessarily engage right out of the gates, and give yourself, honestly, a fighting chance. But it does look like one team has priority over that black market than
I don't
the
know
other.
any of these players.
So it's
I
gonna
think
be
I've
a
heard of
little bit
Joji.
extra loot there, but back on over the bridge fight. 6 out of 6 games so far. These two teams have been going at it with just floor loot right out of the gates.
Yeah, this is one that is basically, there are no winners here other than the short-lived victories of your points you're farming up off the gate. This time around, seems like Prom Donnie and Joji are getting their clap back.
I think it's just Yusef by himself across too. Last one left. I do think there's at least another knock. I do think I see an X in the minimap. So 3v1 situation here. Really wouldn't wish it on everybody, especially it is the last game of the day. And it's really going to set the tone and the pace going into tomorrow, depending on how you approach the situation. But Yusef going all in, and he gets sent all the way back down to the lobby.
All the way back down to the lobby. Wow, that's just great commentating.
For Phenoms trio here and now.
They're not going to get pros. Can you at least send your commentators to school?
Right? Like, what do you do when you have a drop spot that's kind of not going in your favor? It's one of your first.
Here's one of the two
FNCS
teams to watch.
appearances, right? You really do want to
In
hit
second
the
place
drawing
right now.
Business as usual over on this side of things, though. Crime City. They land over towards that server room. They get the train. And then they get all of this black market. And through most of these games, except for maybe one of them, it's been cold, kind of basing up on top of this Crime City.
Peter
black market,
got,
getting
he
lot
got a
of their
mythic
surge on top.
shotgun
This time
again. That's the
switching a little
second
bit of
time
the
I've seen him
Ritual's
get
gonna be
one.
the leader of that one this time around. And you're seeing everybody sticking to
Cheater
the
bot.
game plan. Or at least everybody that we know is
too easy to
inside of
say.
the top 5, just sticking to the early storm surge strategy.
Just got to work on maxing out these materials here and then get straight back to fishing for tags, of course.
If you watch in Fortnite, it has no lag. This is the last game. For me to do that, it would be way too...
Great of a day they've had.
It'd be way...
Those
I would
victory
miss...
royales have not come
This is the
for
last
free
game
by
of the
any
day.
means. They've all been battled from the low ground, right? These are very impressive wins.
Looking on over into the distance towards Crime City.
Higgs has been playing really well.
Up. This is second place on first place, Monster. Something I didn't expect.
Uh-oh.
And they're both solos as of now. It is going to be Higgs versus Peterbot, but obviously Higgs' help is going to come a heck of a lot quicker than anybody would expect because they're already there. But Peterbot with the high ground, trying to take the upward approach, jumping on top of Clicks, just doesn't land
Clicks
the
wearing
shot.
his
Though. Where
skin.
is his help? Where is his reinforcements? They're too close behind, and there's nobody that's really taking advantage of it.
And this is what happens when you get too comfortable. Peterbot here trying to really take this game, this tournament, and put it into his own hands. And you can see Cold putting shots in from the side as well. So the reinforcements are starting to arrive. Clicks is on the run here. No HP left for him. And let's not forget those other trios that have been also looking around for tags here are going to start focusing.
Oh,
backwards
Peterbot's
now.
got his
Goes
skin
off,
on,
Clix
bro.
He is off, and Peterbot is hot on the heels right now.
Yeah, everybody talks about contesting in Game 12. We wanted it out of Queasy and Thomas at the Global Championship. We got it out of
Clix has
Queasy
got to
and
be
Benno at the
pooping his
Invitational,
pants
and
right now.
We're getting it to end Day 1. Frankie was right on EU. Are we not watching Day 2 already as Clix goes down? And they're letting him know it was us. It was second place. It was the ones that are on your heels.
Oh, he's got to be so mad.
Yamzo is still alive on the outskirts, but my God.
Nothing.
This is what we just saw. 5-minute delay, my butt, dude. Seems like it's about 60 seconds. I just want to see his reaction when they dance on him. What's up, Crazy Lane? Welcome back. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for watching.
It's all good. Got him.
Good for you, Clix. Way to control yourself, man.
Is that this team's already going to global championship. They can just focus on being the champions of this major right now.
It's just a confidence move. That's a move I feel like 99% of Fortnite players talk about.
Fortnite, huh?
Only 5% even have the confidence, if that.
Your
to do
job's
it.
to speak.
But they
Fortnite.
reboot into Peterbot Cold and Ritual territory over towards Crime City.
How about we hire the best
There's
people?
a lot of scraps left behind because you got to think, Monster, how fast they actually made that rotation on over to Lone Wolf to take this fight. So in theory, there should be a lot of loot left behind for the rebooted players.
Picked up 2 subs. Let's go.
Enough gold, right? Of course he should, given that they land here at the Crime City. Look at this. Cold is sitting there, though. They are thinking about camping the card because, you know, you never know, right? Just in case he comes back, they're just waiting there. But he's picked up the information. I think they figured it out. And they're looking to key right back into it, probably going right back to the Crime City just to go ahead and investigate, see what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm not sure the likelihood of them actually hearing the reboots this far away. But there's only so many places, if you're a Yamzo, you could run and actually try to backtrack in order to go ahead and try to get that reboot. And an uncontested POI, because you know exactly who took you down, that would be one of the first guesses here. But you're seeing a lot of the early game action break it down this time around. Rise down to just a chunk of HP. Reunites on with Yapko. The scanner goes down. Positions will be revealed in a few seconds, but it's the time they need to buy to let that be a possibility. And that happens. So Yapko is going to have an extra
and it
angle,
happens.
space towards the other
Good
side
God.
of that box. And make sure that when they do eventually fight or disengage out of this situation, they're healthy enough so they don't get taken down.
Chatted in my...
Somebody that can
hiding
make
on
or
the
break
wrong
their
cone.
qualification right now for globals because they need these points
Very
and they
common
can't
name.
afford to fall here
Crazy.
in game 6 now on day number 1. So far,
Let's
it's looking
see.
great for the major 2
Yeah,
finals
2019
performance
it's
here for
legit.
Japco, Rise, and Muzz. And Jacob, they have really
Right.
been turning online after those first 2 games didn't go their way. They have never looked back.
It almost makes you wonder why they even broke up as a team to begin with, because this is almost like the same pace in Major 1 that they were at. Obviously, the first couple games may have been a little bit smoother for them, but they picked it back up and keeping themselves in that global championship spot qualification conversation. And I think they have finally found them. Peterbot's been on the chase ever since that reboot. And now they sees Higgs. Probably knows this outfits, and they're just making sure that this team has no chance at keeping that first place spot intact.
No way they just box up Higgs and like, yeah, you're not going anywhere, son. You're staying right here with us.
Oh,
and
wow.
Then they're letting Cold and Ritual come back. Peterbot puts
Oh,
down
no.
Higgs before the backup even arrives. What is going on right
Wow.
now? We are watching
All right.
a clash of the biggest titans in the Fortnite community right here and now in
God, the
much
commentating's
different
so bad.
stakes on the line, right? Peterbot is going to globals. This trio's going to globals already. Clix's trio has to keep fighting for it. They need to earn it this time.
Need to earn it
Clix,
this
Higgs,
time.
Yamzo started this game 36 points ahead of Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual. And I feel like they're just saying, hey, we're going to close that point gap, just farming eliminations onto you guys alone. That's 12 points straight off eliminations, closing the gap. It's only a 24-point difference going into the rest of this game as Cooper, Curly, and Reet, they notice the zone has a different trajectory this time around, pulling towards the south finally, what could be the first time today in FNCS in general. And so they're going to use that armor truck that they were able to get early on, along with those extra heals, to rotate as quick as possible and beat every single one of these teams on that rotation.
I was just about to say, for Clix, Yamzo, and Higgs, you know, it's almost like Peterbot is taunting them too, right? Because they could keep following them. They could take them down, but it's almost like, hey, how badly you want to go to globals, bro?
How
Right?
badly, huh?
It's
Jesus,
it's
learn how to
crazy.
speak.
Because there could be a little bit of that extra intentional, like, yeah, let them get away. Let's keep it interesting. It's almost what it feels like here in Game 6. But you got to think about it. Every time they get taken down like that and set back, they're not earning surge. They're losing damage. Things are getting reset. Ultimately, they are definitely falling behind right now. This is going to be an extremely rough game in a couple of moments.
Yeah, but on the flip side, if they figure out a way
They can't
to
win the
make
game
it
without
work,
Higgs.
keep their first place position intact,
They
only
got
begs
to.
to ask the question going into day 2, what do you do to stop Clix, Higgs, and Yamzo after what just happened to kind of close out the last game of the day, as they're trying to turn it back. They know Crime City relatively.
Isaiah, what's up, my
unlimited.
man?
Let's
Thank
just
you for
try to
chatting.
get
Thank you for
whatever
watching.
scraps that we want left behind, kind of fill out the loadout before we continue to rotate in. For them and a bunch of the other teams on the south side of the zone, this is a much different ball game, because now they actually have a chance.
You would think
to set
Fortnite would
up
figure
a
out how to
chance
stream this
kind
on
of
Twitch
position
without the
themselves
delay.
the way they want to.
Already on the move right now.
They really need
This is
to.
a team
If
that's on the
there's
hunt.
this has popularity.
Happening over here.
No one's watching a freaking COD
Surge
competitive.
base is set up. Almost business
I can see
as
people
usual
watching
for
Marvel
Acorn
Rivals
Acres and
right
Royal
now, but
now.
you shouldn't have to log into the game to get no lag.
Man, top 7 in the last 11.
I'll log into the game tomorrow. We'll see what the
NAF,
viewing
NCS.
is,
Is that 3
what the
years?
difference is.
3 majors a year, give or take. Nah, that's almost 4 years of top 7. That is just incredible consistency of one of the best IGLs. Surrounds himself with some of the best players and brings out the best in those players. That's just a testament of the type of person he is.
Double audio on TikTok, lovely. Thank you, Jay.
Undoubtedly. Shadow Curve and Tyler just trying to get back into the mix here. 4 eliminations this game, so a very active game for the Young Bucks here. And they're at 215 points. You gotta give any team that has broken that 200 threshold tons of credit, but this is what we knew would happen. This is what we expected. Clix, Higgs, and Yamzo being set back so
Interesting.
much is gonna force them into just, again, situations that they haven't put themselves in today, given how the zones have kind of played out in their favor. And somehow they
shouldn't
get a
be.
full reset here, and he managed to actually save Higgs. Or Yamzo here, who was down right now. Like, I didn't even think that was going to be possible. It was looking like it was about to be all over.
Like another reboot was coming in store. That was my thoughts. But there's a second team. G-Money, Bryce, and Osid trying to sneak up towards that mountain.
I don't know about you guys. I'm rooting
Seeing
for
what all this
Clicks.
noise is about. This Golden Void and Ozone have to be very, very careful. They've been kind of separated, put into a shambles situation. And there's another team on top of that mountain as well.
Crazy Lane, thank you for stopping by, my man. Have a good rest of your
Storm
evening.
surge that they need, damage
You'll be back.
for
Good to
what's
see it,
happened
my
in the
man.
Early portion of the game, and then just to disengage altogether, especially since where the zone is kind of ending up, it does look like it is going to pull in their favor.
Just looking at the heals here as we're starting to assess this endgame right now. Threats, Booga, Rapid, Seaport City. Getting a little bit of love right now for the first time. Coming into the mid game right now. So no rush for this trio to make a move just yet.
I like that.
Just
Threats
playing this
leads
high
all
ground.
players for damage dealt. Almost 6,800 damage. Even with a lot of those north pulls, I feel like that's been the key to their success.
Bill
in
Bilson,
being
thank you
able
for the
to accumulate
subscription,
that
man.
storm
Thank you
surge
for
when
watching.
teams
Thank you
have
for
to
chatting. I
rotate
appreciate you, my man.
time and time again, zone after zone, game after game. They're crossing through their paths. And they've conditioned a lot of the teams just south of Seaport City to either rotate through us, you're going to get surge tags, or go somewhere else altogether.
Already on the move right now. This is their final.
Why wouldn't
kind
TG
of
and
stretch
Noah
here to
play
start getting
together?
situated before they have to move
Or
on
are
to
they?
Core
Do
City.
you guys know?
Hellhound had that mountain before. He's just hiding out right now. Not
Brecken
sure
Hanley, what's
why
up, Brecken?
Peterbot
Thank you for
told him
chatting.
to
Thank you for
work.
watching.
Likely on the hunt for him right now. Peterbot's game sense, letting him know, hey, there's only so many places you could be. However, it's kind of like a rhino, you know? You just don't move, you can't be seen. Hellhound manages to kind of escape here. Oh, no. With the teammate.
Carter over on
It's a little
TikTok.
too
What's up,
close
my
to
man? How you
fire.
doing, brother?
His teammates probably tell him, it's okay if you get eliminated. Just buy me time. Just take him far away. I'll get our other duos reboot. We'll get back in the game and we'll come back for your card as Peterbot quickly
He's
shuts him
racking
down in
up the
1v1
kills.
situation,
Peterbot
replenishes the
is.
materials, and he's back on the run yet again. This is just
And
an
this is where
incredible situation.
Peterbot really starts to
Oh,
gain
wow.
his confidence, right? When you
All
see him
right.
start to have fun in the
Clicks
game.
looks like
You know,
they're
the
getting to
first
get some
couple games,
pressure.
He was falling early. He was almost out of his zone, right? Out of the element, but come game 6, puts it all on the line. Starts to really make a case for the evening here. And now we're just seeing a different type of stride coming out of him. I was going to say, I
Temps
wouldn't put it
Fortnite
past
1,
him
what's
to
up, my
have
man?
A game 6 victory to kind of close
Brecken,
out
thank you for
strong
the
here this
subscription. I
evening, but we'll
appreciate
just
it, brother.
see. So plenty of
3 subs already,
zones
man. We're not
ahead
even
of
playing the
us.
game yet. You love to see it.
Kanata, though, sitting 800 damage above the surge right here. No pressure in sight for this trio right now.
Resub just had a really
Honestly,
good
it's very, very important for both Sphinx
video
and
on these
Kanata
towers that these players
to
make,
have
like
at
the one
least
they're
a
in right
top
now.
3, if not a win in this last game of the day. They got the zones after traveling one of the most far distances out of every team in the lobby. It begins to kind of hinder your mental game. So they have to try to figure out a way to make it work as Higgs, Clicks, and Yamzo in a very,
Dude, just
very
keep it
similar
on
and
clicks,
dire
man. That's all
situation.
anyone
You see
cares
the
about.
low
How many people are
amount of
watching clicks right
materials
now?
onto Higgs
40,000
overall.
people.
That's Shadow,
42
that's
almost.
Tyler on the other side, and a big shot already going to open up. Shadow just dropped down. Curve
Nice.
as well.
Come on,
Everybody
Clicks.
dispersing into different directions, trying to figure out a way to survive. Unfortunately enough for Clicks, Yamzo, and Higgs, they have not been able to pick up a knock or an elimination just yet.
I was going to say, those other third-party teams are starting to shoot in, so that is so unfortunate that they didn't get to finish it. They absolutely needed a refresh right there, and now Clicks is the only one with a little bit of extra material here. They're going to have to go ahead and play this building to go ahead and refarm as much materials
They might be
as
cooked right
possible
now.
off the structure here.
Keep it on them, Fortnite.
Huge setback. Again, this is all off of the fact that they were pushed by Peterbot out of their draw spot early on. And in a best case scenario right now is this team falls here and now. But again, unlikely as they're sitting at the front side of Storm right now, front side of Zone, looking to thin out the lobby.
Clicks is down again.
Uh-oh. Disaster strikes yet again. Really unable to get themselves
Yeah,
in
they're
a
cooked
comfortable
this game.
situation.
They have to play
because
really
of the
well
start that you were
tomorrow.
talking about. But now they find themselves in a 3v2. Clicks is down. They don't really have any loot, no heals, no materials. And now Yamzo's going to fall right on top of that. 462 damage
is
above
cooked,
the threshold.
man.
Is the only real blessing that they do have on their side for Higgs. Having no HP to regain, he's going to need a miracle as he spots threats running out. He's trying to follow suit and goes down. No eliminations, no placement points, 0-point game to end the day. And on the flip side, Ritual, Cold, and Peterbot, Monster, they need
Let's see what
9
Booga does.
eliminations before placement to tie it up. They're at 7.
I was just going to say, they've been
I
doing
think
the
they'll end
exact
up in. It
opposite this
depends.
game.
It depends. They
Wrapping
could
up
still keep
Elim after
second.
Elim. They've kind of found their mojo here in the last game, and they're not looking back at this point in time. This is a pretty interesting end.
Temps
game
Fortnite
as
number
well.
1.
This
Thank
is
you, my
ending
man.
all
Thank you for the
these
subscription. I really
mountains right
appreciate
here.
that.
So a complete
5
events
subs
right
on the
now.
day already.
Entire
Let's freaking
script
go.
just getting tossed out the window.
I mean, they did say they didn't want a North Zone anymore.
Hey, Orion.
Well,
Welcome
now
back,
we
my
don't
man.
have a North Zone, so it's one of those situations.
Good to see you,
gotta
brother.
be
How's your
careful
Saturday
what
going?
You wish for, because now we're on the mountain edges. Hard to make
Yeah,
the way
Booga's
up.
team's
Rapid
cooked.
goes down. At least he was able to bring some of the loot on over to Threads, but not a single HP heal. And even if there's some just a little bit further down the mountain, Threads cannot get to them.
Threats at 4 HP. No
Jeez.
heals is just absolutely shambles. I haven't had a real need to use that word today on broadcast, but this is it right here. This is the definition.
Or nor have you used words properly in broadcast today.
To work with. He can't even go into the zone to pick up the heals. Agers ends up diving down on him. Acorn ultimately gets the elimination there. Meanwhile, Reek, Curly, Coop have a chance now to jump back up, put themselves in the conversation of a top 3 finish here. They've got a little bit of a mountain position as well.
And they were honestly only 21 points behind 3rd place, which ironically enough was Rapid, Booga, and Threads. For Reek, Cooper, and Curly, this could be the game that at least gets them into the top 3.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Maybe
now I'm
more,
rooting for
depending on where
Pollo.
they actually finish as Agers, Acorn, Pollo, just taking the side of the mountain. They're confident that the surge that they have at this stage of the game means no real risky situations. They can kind of bunker down here on the side of the mountain where not many teams will be able to see them due to that line of sight, and just hope, cross their fingers.
I wonder
that
if
the
they
zone
randomly do
pulls
these
on the other
circles,
side
or
of
they
that
planned
mountain.
them before and then
Say,
tell us
keep
they're
in mind,
random.
Again, this is the first full, like, kind of southern zone. It's going east now. It's just very different.
This is as close to the
Kind of
Hunger
ending point
Games
out
as
here,
you
and
get
look at it,
in
it's a
video
different
games.
story, too. Look at the damage threshold put onto Muzzrise and Jabcode. So much pressure here for them to perform right now. They see a
Bro.
team rotating dead side. They start to trickle in and try to tail behind them. Muzz, though, just cautious of the fact that there might be a team above them. Someone... Oh, is that Rise's body? Yeah, unfortunately gets eliminated right here. He's just going to have to pick up what he can here. And this is just all looking bad right now. They don't even have time to really set up, trying to fish for damage at all.
Just disaster, because you don't even go down. That's what we saw happen to Rise. He took a tick of that Storm Surge, straight eliminated. Luckily for Muzz, though, he was able to pick up the materials, the minis that he did have in his inventory. And now they're just staggering themselves back. They're going to be able to kind of use what little bit of elevation they have, survey the land, and then rotate in towards the zone. But they got to be careful because they're rotating right into Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual. We spotted them out for a near moment, but right now they have their plans set in stone, trying to figure out what else is going to kind of get thrown their way. Where this next zone pulls is going to be important. If it pulls towards the west, yet again, we're going up the mountains. Anywhere else would be a saving grace for the majority of the lobby.
And you can see Peterbot gave that information to Cold as he was looking back for that team that was rotating in. Muzz's trio barely, narrowly escapes away on high ground. The Major 1 champions, Boyo, Agers, Acorn, have this under situation fully locked in stone right now. Take a look at the quick elimination onto Chimp there to kind of set themselves up for the high ground positioning now. Low ground being played perfectly right now to Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual's success here. They're the first to get there. They have the heavy material count, kind of building this catacomb out now.
Yeah, and we officially have a new first place team with those 7 eliminations and the 3 teams worth of placement. Cold, Ritual, Peterbot.
Yeah, Peterbot just needs a good. They need a good placement now.
Low ground. The zone did pull towards the west, so they got to make their way up the mountain regardless. Cold goes for an elimination and instantly becomes the target of the lobby. A decision he's going to have to think twice about next time, as everybody's just trying to make their way up. Sooner is going to be better, because then you don't have to get pressured by every other team that is going to be above you. But for Coop, Curly, Reek, even with that elevation, they're pressured by Storm Surge, 167. A couple of shots going to land, still 135. Even with more, they're still below the damage threshold by 71.
You gotta give a ton of respect right now to Coop's decision-making, reading the zone perfectly, position himself up and over, kind of into a prime position to go out and even fish for this type of damage right now. However, they're still below. It hasn't been enough. It's gonna come down to that quick piece up right there, but no, he missed the shotgun shot. His team's
I wonder if everyone's just going to get crazy aggro and we're going to see a lot of people drop off.
Because Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual are trying to fight their way up this mountain as well. But Ritual's gonna fall here just inside top 13, but it's not over yet.
Peterbot really leading the charge, waiting for Cold to reunite, recharge a lot of that sprint. So that when they make that
Boyo and Acorn are just chilling on height.
Peterbot with a good shot, quickly binds his way on out.
Just chilling. They're like 10 cells above everybody.
One fight to the next. Now it's up against the B. Dips right back in, but he needs the elimination, and he gets it. Oh my gosh, Peterbot is him, and now he's by himself.
just so clean with it right there. The sliding shotgun shot, let the zone do the rest. It was just too smooth for him right now. Frontside rotate here to put him way into position here and now. Still a couple zones to close out here. He's got to play for these elims. One big pickup. This is what Peterbot does best. And he is just racking up points here, breaking away with a monstrous lead to set him up for a successful day.
Guys, I'm going to start playing after this is done. I'm going to warm up, and then we'll get going.
Yep, building that confidence right now as he's going.
I want to get through this game, though.
Trying to find these opportunities, floating in the backside of the zone. And even when he sees one player run away, he just quickly keeps on moving to the next team as he's making his way up.
Oh, wow, Clicks isn't even streaming anymore. He's done. He's like, screw this.
Without any builds, he needs to be precise. Him versus Kanata, and Kanata takes him down. A good loot upgrade if he could just get his hands on it.
Finally, we're seeing some life come out of the teams that have kind of had a bit of a struggle on the day here. But here's the team that's managed to stay consistent. Curly Coop, another Endgame, a top 5 position for them. They're going to be happy about that one. Meanwhile, Visuals and Braze playing the med miss on the high ground. All of a sudden now, Bucky, Cam, and Okus have a chance to make something big happen here. It's up against Kanata, though. Nice little edit there. Full control here for Cam, but he's got to back his way out. It's a full trio fight, but they're sandwiched, Jacob, in between multiple teams here.
They have no choice but to go and sacrifice some HP, get around on that zone, but you're seeing the position they put themselves. Slivers of HP overall. They cannot do that again, and they're one of the few trios that are actually left in the game, and their opposition up above, almost full HP, full shields. The only thing that they don't got going for them is overabundance of materials, as Cam gets another elimination onto Taki down below, and this is where the drop down is slowly and surely gonna begin.
And you can see he's even willing to take the time. Brade's making sure he takes no fall damage here, inching his way down. He does not want to give this one away and puts himself in a favorable position to find Cams there for the elimination. All they got to do now is wrap it up, and this is going to be a great game dub for Brade's diminished in visuals here. Kanata finds himself in a second place in the end. A great clutch, though. Nice little tag there. It's going to find himself a little bit of siphon. Brade's now takes some unnecessary storm damage. Kanata dips back into zone. He's going to try to play the heal off here. It looks like he's got a med kit.
Yeah, he has the chug overall, and it's going to go straight to HP, and that's why he stopped it for that moment. This could be the difference maker, because they're out of heals on the other side. Cancels it one more. In they come. Braids. They're doing what they can, but they cannot find him. They can't find him. Braids goes down, but Visuals found some extra heals at the bottom of the mountain. Every team that fell before them was his step to success. They pull off a heal-off win at the very, very, very end.
So that cheeky shotgun shot through the cracks as well, making sure he catches the elimination credit. That was a spectacular
I want to see the points.
showing for Kanata to
see who's in it.
Give himself some hope, give himself a chance, right? A bunch of points like that can set you up for a great day too. But game 6 story, we can't lose track of it. Clearly, Peterbot has it cut out for everyone in the lobby that he is here to win another major and put another notch on the belt. But take a look at the Game 6 victory. Let's celebrate for Visuals here, who manages to come swinging around the side in the final shotgun shot there, Jacob, to win the game. Congratulations to Visual, Braids, and Diminished. They managed to do it in Game 6. Really keeping it interesting here for us, Jacob.
Yeah, they did a very good job. I almost thought it was over with that chug, but I said I needed Kanata and them to have a good performance. The zone went in their favor, and they did just that with a second place. But that's going to do it for day 1 from myself and Monster D Face. We got to save our energy because day 2 is tomorrow.
Come on, show the standings.
Vivid. What did you guys think of these 6 games?
Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. I cannot believe these are the 6 games of Fortnite.
I actually don't mind Zeke very much. I feel like he's good at what he does.
Braids, Aminish, congratulations on your victory royale. It is going to be a massive swing for them. It's going
These names are pretty interesting.
Once we see where they're at
Aminish.
in the standings, things are going to start to
I
make
like
a
that.
lot more sense. Before the trio, we just want to celebrate with them before we start getting everything crazy. I love how they executed this, right? Holding on that high ground, especially Kelly in this.
And if
type of
all of these
situation,
kids
like Old Man Mountain,
are in Dallas
very
anyway,
difficult to
doesn't it
deal
make
with.
more sense
No
to
one's
do this
gonna
in
have
person,
much
Fortnite?
of anything at the
Like,
very
copy
end.
the
And
NFL.
of course, kind of finding that last little bit of heals, enough to make the difference, is so clutch.
Especially when they were able to take away height from Acorn's trio there, because if I'm not mistaken, Acorn's trio had height from 8th zone, but obviously when you pull up a mountain, there's only so much you can do to be able to control
See, that's
height.
good.
So
That's
as
that's
you said,
also
big
good.
props to
That's
Grade's
someone
trio.
paying attention.
They've honestly actually had a pretty
Let's see
good
what
run
Vivid
so far
has to
this year.
say.
I think they got 11th place last major, if I'm not mistaken, and they also got first place out of consistency from their group. So clearly, a
And why
trio
aren't
that
they
has
in
done a
person?
lot right. And even
If this
before
is your
that,
job,
if I'm
you
not
all should be in
mistaken, they
person
were
on
in
the
our
set
top
right
10.
now.
So definitely a dark horse trio that has been performing better and better every time we
What's
watch
up, Hockey
Vivid.
Bros?
Yeah, and we kind of tuned into the POV at the end there, right? I saw 363 points being the total for the trio. And I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, I know Booga's trio went down pretty early. I know Muzz's trio went down pretty early. So I'm pretty sure that'll slingshot
They're hiding
them
the
pretty
lead.
high up into the leaderboard.
They're not going to
We'll
show
have
us.
see how that one kind of
Leaderboard.
Don't get too ahead of yourself, Vivid. Don't get too ahead of yourself.
Man,
Hold on.
I'm excited.
Hold on,
excited.
hold on. We'll get to the standings in a little bit because I want to talk about Peterbot. I want to talk about what we witnessed that game.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that Peterbot snuck up on Clicks.
How can you not believe that? He already secured. What, dude, they already locked in. Why can you not believe that? Of course they would.
So long. We were actually sitting here talking about it.
That's the thing that sucks about
put
Click. He's
yourself
going to
in a
have a
situation
target on his back because he's
of
the
these
most
other
famous
trios in
competitive
lobby.
player.
You load in, you're thinking, this is it. Game 6. I have to put up points. We've got to figure out a plan. And in the elimination feed, you see Peterbot.
Which sucks
drops,
because that makes
Clicks,
good players not want
Peterbot
to play with him.
drops,
But then also those players, though, they get
Higgs, like,
so
what's
much
going
like.
on? And then you continue to go, okay, well, wait, hold on. We gotta read.
I didn't know what
That's
I didn't know what
Wait a
Higgs
minute.
looked like until he played
Peterbot
with
got Higgs again.
Clicks.
Like, the series of event. This is basically like invitational. Kelly.
Hockey
Like,
Bros,
this is
what's up, my man?
invitational level content.
Light Space.
I
What's
mean,
up?
And to add insult to
Thank you for chatting.
injury,
Thank you for
the
watching,
skin
guys.
that Peterbot is using there, this is clearly intended from the beginning. Peterbot just
He's
zooming
trolling
through the
him.
map, chasing them down for what felt like forever. And honestly, a lot of it comes down to the standardized meta. If everyone's going to be doing the same thing every single game, well, eventually you can punish it, especially if you're as
That's
smart
very
and
true.
as aggressive as someone like Peterbot, Cold, and Ritual Vivid. It seems almost an inevitability.
Yeah, it definitely is, right? And I gotta say, I was watching this and I was like, this has to be like one of the top 5 plays of all time. I mean, at face value, it's just like, oh, you know, Peterbot just kind of sneaks up on a trio, pushes them, kind of like whatever.
Where's
But
the
then,
energy, Vivid?
First and second place, like Kelly mentioned.
So boring.
the
Get rid of this
The
guy.
way that the games kind of play out nowadays, you can kind of predict almost to the T exactly what kind of bases, what kind of ramps these.
What up,
trios are
Dojo?
going to actually build, and Peterbot just knew that, took full advantage of it, carried it very well into the end game. We saw Peterbot as a solo, last one alive on the trio.
Love it.
We know what he does in those situations, right? Clutching it up, getting that top 6, securing some extra points for the trio, and obviously, with their play in the early game, with their play in the late game, going to be shooting right back up in the first place.
Guys,
First
look at these standings. Look at these standings. Okay, we went into this game.
All right. So Peterbot in first. Clicks and Higgs, where they're 51 points behind. Oh, wow. Everyone else is... no. The winners of the last game, they're tied for third. Okay. Booga. Dude, how's that guy still relevant? You got to give it to him, man. You got to give it to him. All right. Acorn and Poyo, they got 302, but they're well off the leaderboard. Vert. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see if this will load the way it's supposed to. And let's do this. All right, guys, let's get to the fun part. I was watching the other games while I was making stuff. What up, Crazy Lane? I think that's why Cash Cups are so much more fun to watch. FNCS is fun, but I'd rather see these guys play in a solo Cash Cup any day of the week. Thoughts? Crazy Lane, guess what I ate? Something pizza related. Hot Pocket or something like ramen. Like, oh, dude, come on. No. Why is the joystick not working? It was working 5 seconds ago. There we go. Write your name in the chat, Dojo. You have your noties on and you've been in the stream every day. I'll do the rare exception. I will add you. But only you. Because I see you here all the time. And then we gotta have a talk before I add you. Because I'll unfriend you if you violate my rules. I feel so far away. I gotta readjust. I don't know how to say your name, man. Jadarime? Jadarim? What's up, dude? I'm sorry I'm not pronouncing that right. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for watching. Come on. Clearly you can see it. I have the same skill set as everyone in FNCS. It's not a big deal. Anyone can do it. Wow, that was terrible. So was that. Okay. Hitting the hard ones, not the easy ones. Come on, dude. Why do I want to hit that on that? That's so strange. Thinking about it. So weird that I hit that every single time. It's this, which is the same as this. That's 100% of the time. It's got to be a mental block. Jeez, bro. All right, let's go fast. My day's going great, my man. How's your day going? Old grandpa, I do remember you, my man. That's usually what people call me. That's why I remember you, dude. What's up? Come on. Nate Gibbons, what's up, my man? Have I gotten Unreal yet? No, not yet. I have not been able to play much this week. I had one of the craziest weeks of work I've ever had. Which is good. It's very good. Let's do some triples. Anyone else feel inadequate after watching FNCS? That's a hard act to follow, guys. This one. Monk Gaming, what's up, my man? Thank you for chatting. Thank you for watching. How'd I miss that cone up there? Thinking about stuff. That's no good. Well, we can do that. Still good practice. Let's go one slower and practice everything 10% slower. Come on. That's the one I gotta get better at. So I swing ramp usually close. I need to learn how to do this, because that's a lot faster. And that doesn't work. Alright, I think we're chilling. Let's do some aim. Briefly. I've noticed a big improvement in my flick shot since I started doing this map. That was terrible. That was a bad peek. Milk was a bad choice. One more. Surge tags, and we're done. Jeez. Wow. Going for headshots. Jeez, dude. Die. I want you. Alright. That's enough of that. Hunter, what's up, my man? Who's my favorite YouTuber? Me. Oh, my chair. This is all the gamer chair. That was all the problem was. It was the chair. Now it's sticking into my head. There we go. There we go. I'm sorry that your dad's in the hospital, Hunter. Thoughts and prayers, man. Speedy and safe recovery. Dojo, you gotta write that name in the chat, my man. $24 likes already on the sub, or on the stream. Let's go. There we go. That's still a little bit awkward. Get up there. Oh yeah, everyone's favorite map that's super old. This is too far forward. Ooh, that's a shoulder workout right there. No. Looks like we're going to Pleasant or we're going to the bridge. This is not ranked. Let's go to Pleasant. I like it over here better. Well, this glider's enormous. Master Yoda. My loot is my business. Well, I'm gonna take that. Exciting first match, I know. I should have just hot dropped. It's not even ranked. It's easy. Use the force, Luke. I'll take that. Oh my god, why? Like, why? Try this again. Wow. First game. Just landing tilted next time. take it. No! God damn. Wow, and I didn't even hit that either. Just playing cracked right now, guys. What can I say? Switch these. Lovely. You hiding in the bush? Freaking idiot. Oh, man. First game. Get it out of the way. There we go. That's way better. I gotta pee. So much for hot dropping. Wow, nothing. What the hell happened to my... Come on now. I actually don't need that anymore. No, I'm not wasting any money in this game mode. Let's get to fighting. Totally real players. Terrible. That's the problem. I know I'm in a pub. I feel warmed up though. We're gonna do ranked after this. I don't want him. I'll take him. I play with him normally. Jesus Christ. Dojo, I don't know how to add you without putting your name in the chat, bro. Whoop, that was bad. God, this is so embarrassing. What are you doing in here? Oh, that's the wrong move. I'm out of... This guy's not going anywhere. That's my game. Not bad. All right, Dojo, if I friend you, promise me that you're not going to send me anything ever, please. Austinator, what's up, my man? Thank you for chatting. Thank you for watching. Dojo, you can't send me anything, man. That's my only rule. Please don't send me anything. If you do, I'll unfriend you promptly. As long as you can follow those rules, you can be friends with me. Says you're not accepting friend requests, bro. Oh, nice. We're on Slurp. Let's freaking go. I hope we are. I didn't even check the map. I would think we would be. Now I want to try something. So I saw something online today that says when you queue in, oh yeah, that doesn't work. They said if you had your inventory open, you were able to carry a weapon onto the map. That's a bunch of bull. One good game and we are in Elite. Let's go. Take that. I'll take that too. Alright. Let's get some Matty Bombatties. Dude, I got some decent mats. They're not great. I wanted you to break my wall, silly. Uh-oh. Ah, I wasn't quick enough. Clearly, Bo. Alright, can I land anywhere where there's loot? Ah, I should have just kept the shotgun out. I didn't have anything in my AR. Money. Top 10, I should get some decent rank. I think I might just hang out and farm. Should have got that. Should have got it with that. I didn't have to go up much. Yep, got it. Let's go. Dojo already tried it, said you're not accepting friend requests, my man. Noob, I'm not gonna mod you. I don't even know you, dude. Jennifer, bro, what's up, my man? Thank you for chatting. Thank you for watching. Dude, I haven't even looked at the shop. That's a good reminder. I'm telling you, Dojo, you sell me one thing, dude, it's gonna be lights out. And now I don't even see in here. Yep, not accepting friend request, dude. Brave Moth. Nice. Check out the shop. Let's make sure we got support a creator code BODs in. 8 letters, 5 vowels. My Hero Academia back in the shop. One of my favorite emotes. Never seen the show though. Oh, it's anime. I guess it's Anime Saturday. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. $1,500, not worth it. No way. Can you do anything to her outfit? No, there's just no way. Master Splinter. Oh man, one of the best, my favorite, my absolute favorite pickaxe in the skin, or in the freaking game. The gold crowbar. Yeah, I got both of those. Fort Ballers. The Widow. Oh, this is what everyone was wearing today. Of course she does. Oh, wow, that's cool. I'm guessing you can turn that on and off. Oh, man, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Jeez. Oh, Somerset got a locker, dude. Has she had one before? I feel like she should have had one a long time ago. Good for her. Colton, welcome back, my man. How's your Saturday going, bro? Hey, 11 subs on the day. Let's go, guys. Does she have any alternative ones? Yeah, I thought she did. Okay. For 1,200, I like the other chick better. All right, guys. This is your item shop for April 26th. That's what I guessed, too. April 26th, 2025. Make sure you're using someone's creator code. If you like the content, you want to support the channel, use code BODEES. Our Star Wars skins continue. I gotta turn this off. Money. Oh, good. This map again. Oh, Bridges hot drop. I think we'll go to Pleasant. Yeah, we'll go to Pleasant. Although it's going to take us forever to land. Congrats on the new Xbox, bro. See if we can find something real quick. Let's do this. How dare you, sir? I thought I heard that door open. Like, there's no way no one's stupid enough to do that. I don't need to farm wood anymore. Let's go push some people. Where'd they drop it? Bro, it was around here somewhere. I had 2 chug jugs. Where the hell did they go? I know I dropped them before I left. Are they over here? They're over here. Wolf's Rage, what's up, my man? How's your day going, brother? That player was no good. I should not have lost that fight. Whatevs. Cade is not number 1. It sucks. Any minis. Pop the damn heals bow. There we go, jumping into boxes I shouldn't be. Dude. Everything looks weird. What's with the color? Jeez. Just giving those away right now. Really? Didn't even have that selected. Yeah, it's fine. Why doesn't anyone want to play with me? Whoa. I wish I'd known he had 2 of them. Come on. Silly movement mechanics, let's go. Gotta figure out a way not to play like that. Not to play like that, though. Nada. Dude, get the hell out of here. I know there's a vending machine right over here. How does that guy have so many mats? That's no good. That's not gonna get the job done. That's for sure. Ambrew, what's up, my man? Who says you would carry me, bro? Let's take a look at your Fortnite tracker. Noah Greer, what's up, Noah Greer? How you doing, my man? If I gained any, yeah, I've gained a little. Gotta love Fortnite tracker, man. Where's the nightclub? Right there. Right in front of your face. Nicely done. I wasn't expecting that one. Thought it was gray. Nothing else in here? Guess not. Expectations are too high, Bo. Nice, Bo. Good job. Great work. Italian food for dinner, Noah. Nice, bro. That would be one of my favorite foods. Italian. Come on. Unfortunate. That's all you can say about that. Dun 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 dun. Hey, Jennifer Bro, what's up? Is CJ? What's up, Sigma Boy? We going to the club. I'm saying yes for Yoda. That instead. Homie still in here? Knock knock. Guess not. That's right, there's a chest right here. Is so stupid on my part. I should have built on my way up. I thought he was up there, but I didn't see him. Mr. Gamer, what's up, my man? I had a feeling you would be in here. Alright, we're good on that. Why do I have a feeling you're up here? Which would be terrible if he was. You were better. GG's. That's stupid of me. we got zone. Nice. This dude landed over here. He's probably gone by now. Reloaded. Let's go. 101. What's this hit for? First out of curiosity. 106. Pretty terrifying to be shot at with a mammoth and have little to no idea where it came from. I think it came from right there. I know it did actually. I see the ramp just got reset. Had to come over here before. I thought I saw someone over there. Any heals? Now I got full shield. Where'd you go, homie? Where's the wall? That's no bueno. That was a fight I easily could have won. Irregular! Dude, type as much as you want to, Irregular. I'd love to hear about your game, my man. Andrew Taylor, what's up? Caden, what's up? Amber, welcome back. Peanut Butter, what's up, Peanut Butter? Caden, you're violating the rules, my man. I don't want to have to unfriend you, bro. Oh, hi. Hey, pretty girl. Where's Noah Greer when you need him? Cool Sweat, what's up, my man?
Yes? Who's the dough? Who's in the dough? Yes. I want my steak dinner, Dad. I want my steak dinner. Give me this one. How about it?
Now, I know y'all aren't planning on landing at my building. Well, I'm going to take that. Shadow Glocks, what's up, brother? How you doing, my man? Oh my god, it's gonna keep me up here? Jeez, dude. Everyone's fighting other people. Shotguns. Guys, I'll reach out in 1 second. Give me a second. Por favor. Come on, dude. I guess I'm reading chat now. You rode your bike 23 miles today and went to a police station? That's awesome, bro. Did you know someone at the police station? Like, is your relative a cop? Well, at least I get... Is it this map? No, it's the crappy one. I'm best friends with all the cops in my town, so if you're wondering, gotcha. I'm ready, your regular. Oh, here we go. It's been raining the past 3 days. That's crazy, bro. It's been raining here the past 3 days, too. Yeah, dude, I hate playing baseball in the rain. They were, oh my god, what a bunch of cocky jerks. Yeah, we had regions too. We had regions in classes. Oh my gosh. 10 times the students, yeah. I went to a big school. We were in the top conference. In the top region. Shut out the first inning. Bro, paragraphs, man. I'm losing my spot. can't wait to read the rest of it, my man. You go to the cop place almost every day? That's awesome, dude. Shit. I'm so cooked. Well, I'm just not getting the cards right now. It's alright. We'll make it work. I don't want this. Dude, why did nothing build? Like, nothing built. God, you've got to be crapping me, dude. Well, that sucked. Irregular, I'm reading the rest of your chat right now. Nice. Catcher throwing someone out's always awesome, dude. And a back pick to first. Nice, dude. Eight and 2, irregular. That's awesome, my man. That's freaking so awesome. Thank you for sharing that, man. I appreciate it. Dojo, I'm gonna try it tomorrow. You've asked way too many times today, dude, and I already tried twice. And I'm not playing with viewers tonight. Bam. Bam. Big Dill, what's up, Big Dill? Does Luke have any other? I wonder. Well, you gotta have the harness. You got Master Yoda. Can't make him clean though. Elijah! Welcome back, Elijah. What's up, my man? Ooh. I gotta play this shit map again. Why did the barber win the race? He got a shortcut. Nice, Elijah. My wife had a funny one of those today. I can't remember what it was, though. I was about to say, is that a good shotgun? Nice. Well, no shortage of good shotguns in this house. Love to see that. Ooh, that breeze feels nice. Thank you. What's the difference? 112? 110, I'm taking this. Huh? Go loot him, go loot him, go loot him. shouldn't have wanted those heals. That's why I went back down there. That was stupid, man. Dumb. Got a nice kill there, and... Oh, I fudged up. That dude's there. Very choppable. What's holding this up? Hopes and dreams? That worked out terribly. Sucks. That was such a terrible play on my part. Take it, better than nothing. Fun. Glad I found these later. Whatever, shut up, stop complaining. Nice. Guys, no talking about that stuff in the chat. We can get in trouble for that. I'm from Arizona, so go look up the carry laws there. That's what I agree with. It's all good. You didn't know. See you later, Caden. Tried to warn you, buddy. I didn't want to do that. Going prom shopping tomorrow. Nice, bro. Fun times. I remember that. When's your prom? Is this your first one you're going to? Yeah, it would be because I don't think your girlfriend's older than you. Orion, what's up? Welcome back, my man. Tricky has not been here. Tricky lives in Australia, though, so his time is very different than ours. It's Saturday. I'm very late. Good night, Dojo Fortnite. We'll see you next time, brother. Taking your girlfriend shopping tomorrow. What are you going shopping for? I bet you wanted to keep that. Where'd homie's loot go? It's right here. Oh, can't build there. Wasn't there a med kit? There was. Whoa, my man had a bunch of heals. That's my second kill with the burst. I like the burst now. Poor guy. Should have boxed up. You guys have fun. I've been eliminated by that player before. I've seen that name before. I heard an epic chest over here, and there's a med thing right here. Ooh, nice. False footsteps. Why do I get this feeling there's someone hiding in this garage right here? How many people bought stuff out of this? Now I wish I had that freaking movement, dude. So stupid. I heard that. Maybe I heard nothing. Oh my god, all my mats are gonna be in here. If this idiot doesn't come and ruin my day. Which of course he's going to. Top priority has to be mats. Four players left. Poop. Speaking of poop, I gotta use the bathroom. BRB. Georgie, welcome back, man. I hadn't seen you in a minute, dude. Good to see you, brother. BRB. BRB. FNCSs. Ooh. Mr. Greg, yes, I did see your the rest of your messages. Duh. Got bit by a spider, Georgie. Sorry about that, man. Hopefully, well, it can't be that deadly because you're still talking to us, brother. Very nice. Very, very nice. Guys, I'm going to go for the evening. I've got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow. And I want to get on and watch FNCS, so we're going to do an earlier stream tomorrow. We will not be on later. We'll be on earlier. But the good news is next week is going to be not so hectic of a work week, so I will have some time off, and we will be able to stream more, a lot more. We didn't stream this that much this week. I had a ton going on. We just found a taker for all of our chicken stuff and all of our chickens, so that was on the to-do list. That's a humongous relief off of our shoulders, obviously. So we're gonna load her up tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a big stream. We're gonna watch. I'll be doing a watch party for FNCS. Yes, I wish I was playing in it, man. Oh, we got a long way to go with the skill before that happens. Irregular could, J-Bob could. I'm getting there. We are getting there for sure. Thank you to everyone who watched. Shadow Glock, special shout out. Let's I promise you, man, you are top of the list next time I play with someone. We'll get it done tomorrow. We will get it done tomorrow. We'll hop into a duo. We'll play a couple duos. Georgie, good seeing you again. I hope you recover. Hope you recover from that spider bite, my man. Good seeing you on the men. Good seeing that you're feeling better. Irregular. Congratulations on the win, man. That's always a good feeling, especially when people are disrespectful. Duh. And have fun at your prom, man. I'll talk to you before your prom, though, bro. Good night, brother. Shadow Locks. Appreciate you, brother. I like it when we say that, because we're all brothers at the end of the day. All right, guys, have a great rest of your night. Take care, and we're going to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow for FNCS, we're going to do a view party. I might do the whole thing. It depends. Really depends. I love watching that, though. I love watching FNCS. Greg, are you playing baseball tomorrow? If you are, good luck on your game. I know you've had a crazy, busy week. I remember you telling me that last weekend. So if you're working, have fun at work, my man. Maybe you can hop on. If not, we'll see you or we'll see you. We'll see ya or we'll see ya. Figure that one out. All right, guys. Take care. Good night. Have a great rest of your Saturday evening. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace and love. I love each and every one of you.